Hello, everyone. A couple more tech tools from you. Work harder. I mean, work smarter, not harder. Jen Har here coming. You guys wanted to know how to set up notifications and get your picture and all that good stuff. And the other thing is I'm going to ask you guys to join our group, our course development group. It's different than courses. Here's our courses. Here's our course development. This is where groups are going to be. So I set up this course group right here, the RN Schoology group. And I'm going to send invites to you guys. So this is the one group I'd suggest you join. I would at this time just encourage just that group because you're going to get notifications from that group and you don't want notifications from too many groups, which I'll get to soon. So at this point you should have two courses. You should have this one, and I will be developing as you request a picture with your own course right there. Those are the only two courses you should have. The only group you will have is the RN Schoology group, which I'll send you the link to. So when I send it to you, same thing as you do with the course, you do join, and I'll give you the code, and bada boom, you're in, okay? And this is what an RN Schoology group looks like. It's a little different than courses, but this is where we can have some good discussions about how this process is going, okay? So I'll invite you to this. And I'll set up discussions right here, and we'll have resources in here. So I'll store these videos in here, and this is where discussions will be. So this is where we can talk as a group, okay? But getting back to our task at hand today, so just be aware to join this group. You'll have two courses in one group. Our task at hand, I want to show you how to set up notifications. First of all, let's click here. Before we set up our notifications, and I did this by the drop-down arrow, you're going to go Account Settings. Click here, and you can change your name. I like to be Mrs. Har, but you can have it any which way you want. And then you want to make sure not only is the jeffcoschools.us, but also this email set up right here, okay? Time zone, you don't need to worry, it's defaulted. And you can connect with Facebook and Twitter later on if you want, but at this point, I would not worry about any of these other things. So right now, you just want to make sure that your email is here and your name's the way you want it. Then to go to notifications, you click over here. So this is where we can get really tricky. I want to warn you all before you go, I want to be notified everything. That fills up your email. So you want to be selective. You can add on your mobile phone. I do not. But you can add it right here if you decide you do want that. So I would start off just with your email here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on course updates posted. I would think that would be a good one for you to have on. And it's just going to be the two courses we're in. Course comments and assignments or discussions. I think that's good. So let's say your Clinic Aid is going through your course and they have a question on something, and they can just post something right there and you'll be notified right away. Comments on your post, that's up to you. I kind of like that. I don't necessarily want every time a student submits an assignment or quiz, I don't necessarily want an email. You may choose to have that, but I do not do that myself. I don't do it for every test quiz submission. I do like to know when a user joins my course. So I get an email to my jhar@jeffco saying a user has joined this course. You don't necessarily want course content created and course materials overdue. You really don't want those. So these are the ones I'd suggest, and you may not want any of those, or you might just want those right up here. So play with it. I would err on the side of less is better because you don't want to be overwhelmed with your email. And you can, when you get that email, it'll have a link right to what's happening in Schoology. If you have Schoology already open, it takes you right there. Otherwise, you got to log into Schoology, and it'll take you right wherever that activity is, where that comment on your post is, and that sort of thing. So it's great. It comes right to your email with that live link. Now, for the group options, I think a group update is nice to know. Group comments on discussions is nice to know. I like comments on my posts. I have users join group. I think I'll turn it off right now. That's how easy we do it, on or off. And group content created. I'm going to keep that on for myself, but you guys should probably keep it off. So let me put off for right now. So I would have these three on if I were you for right now, and you're only belonging to one group. If you start joining a bunch of different groups, you're not going to want any of these on because it really fills up your inbox. So I think that's it. Really, school update, you don't necessarily have to have any on because you're not part of the virtual academy. I keep it on because I still teach for the virtual academy, so I keep that on. Then personal, you want to know when you get an email. So yes, you want this on, because if I get an email from a student, it comes right into my inbox. You don't necessarily want when a new subscriber. If you do blogs, you kind of want to know, but right now you guys won't be doing blogs. So these are all off, just this one on, then click Save Changes and you're good to go. So that's how you set up all of those pieces. So now let me go to show you how you get your picture. So now you've got it set up so notifications come to your email. Let's set up your picture. Yay, here's Mrs. Haar's profile. I did that by not doing the drop down, but by clicking on Mrs. Haar. See how it turned that color, and I can change it. Here's where I can edit the picture. See how I went over to picture? It says edit picture. Oh, bada boom, bada bing. When I click that picture, this edit picture option comes up, and then I can attach a file and upload it, and boom, you're done there. So super, super easy. Let me know if you guys have questions or concerns. I'm going to go back to don't fear the Reaper. I want to say not fear the Reaper to you guys, but I want to remind you guys to don't fear technology. This is going to be fabulous. Roll with it. Get a fun picture in here, okay? And then go back. Remember, you're going to join a group and 2 courses. That's all you should have right now. Fun times. Seasons don't feel the rain.